Should have did that before I put caulking on the top here. Oh well. Alright, now we got to figure out what uprights I need for my shelf. Now the easiest way to measure this, I'm going to put the shelf in upside down. I'm going to mark down my 10.5 inches because my table saw is 11. Got a 1/2 inch top, so that leaves me 10.5 inches, so I'll measure down 10.5 inches. Then from the 10.5 inches to the shelf will give me the length of the 2x4 that I need. So let's do that. So that gives me the thickness of the shelf. Measure down 10.5 inches. Use the speed square to extend the line. Alright. So now from this line to the shelf gives me the 2x4. And that's 17.25 on this side. Should be the same over here. And it's not. Oh, 17.5 on this side. Yeah, 17.5. 17.25. So I need to cut two 2x4s, four 2x4s at that height. And then that'll give me 4 legs for the shelf. Okay, I got out the chop saw, recut my uprights. I've got 2 for the left and 2 for the right. Okay, and then I got my 2 cross pieces. So I'm going to put them together. And that's what the shelf will sit on. So this will go like this. And the uprights, the right side, okay. I think they'll go like this. Measure twice, cut once. Make sure this is the right. Yep, that's the right. Okay. So I have a right one over there and a left one over here. What I'm going to do for now is I'm going to put 1 screw in. That way, if I need to adjust the shelf later once I get the top on, I take that screw out and I can move the shelf up and put new screws in. We'll start out flush though. Which is where it should be, should need to be. And I put it on backwards, so I guess the legs are going to be facing that way. Pretty close. We may need to, like I said, we may need to adjust it by bringing the legs up a little bit, but it's close enough to continue without having to recut. While I got the table saw on here, I'm going to mark the holes. While I got the table saw on here, I'm going to mark the holes for bolting it down.
Alright, since we're already up to 6 videos on this, I thought I'd just show a few pictures of the final. This is the framework, and as you can see I already have the legs set up. I just used pocket holes to put them into the frame. The back one's just pocket hole into the bottom, and the two front ones I pocket holed into the legs. I added my power strip while I was working on it because I got tired of switching tools and extension cord. This plug also has USB chargers on it so I can charge my phone. I finished up the shelf for the table saw by putting the front and back support on. These will hook over the legs and give me the ability to adjust the height as I need it. I also epoxied the dust board into the side of the dust collector chamber. After I put the MDF top on and screwed down the two front corners so I had a perfect position, I placed the table saw underneath it, traced around the top, and cut out the hole in the MDF. I had to trim the sides to get a good fit, and it's not a nice clean cut, but it'll work. To help better with the airflow, I put some heavy-duty weather stripping around the bottom of the table saw, put that on top. I ended up just screwing it down. I couldn't reuse the bolts for it because of the support frames. And I used some Gorilla tape to seal up the vents on the side and the holes around the bottom. And then I also tacked down the power cord so that it's nice and out of the way. And I plugged the power cord into the power strip so I can just use that to kind of unplug it easily when I need to. And now for the big reveal, the final assembly. I think it came out pretty good. Can't wait to get started using it. This is the last video for this table saw build, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please subscribe, share, and let your friends know. Thanks again.